Hey everybody, it's Will. I'm back with another five, because it's going to be at least a 5-minute review, because there's so much stuff to talk about. Okay, first of all, as always, let's give a big shout out to our sponsor, Spinwiz Comics at spinwizcomics.com. They are a webcomic and indie comic discovery platform. It is free to download the app on iOS and Android. Go check out Spinwiz Comics for yourself. Download the app. Read some free comics. There's over 86 independent publishers and well over 400 issues. Probably closer to 500 now. And there's new content added every week. Go check them out for yourself. Read some free comics. And, enjoy yourself. And here's just a sneak peek of what it could look like on your smart device. And that's what it's all about right there, creator-owned comics. Speaking of comics, we're back with another issue of Scout Comics, Children of the Grave #1. So this has a pretty... Scout Comics is just on fire, I'm going to say it. They're on fire. They sound, like every other comic, major comic publisher out there. They're signed to a production agreement, first crack at anything, and they've got a whole bunch of stuff going on. But we're talking about Children of the Grave #1. Writers of this book are Sam Rosenberg and Ben Roberts, illustrated by Gioli Filippino. Colorist was Marco Lesko, lettered by Justin Birch. Logo design was by Jake Bieber. Scout editor, the ever awesome Charlie Stickney, and Scout production was Joel Rodriguez. The first scene in this book will make you think of just about any scene from The Walking Dead, only not. I got, inklings of The Walking Dead, little bit of Logan's Run, and a whole bunch of other influence I spotted in this book, but that just could be me from my experiences and with comics and TV and movie and blah 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 blah. This book takes place 30 years in the future, and it's still 2020. Just kidding. It just feels that way. It's the first page we hear about, 30 years in the future, and we see this young man with a backpack and a busted up cart from Kmart with the clickety clack wheels going as he's pushing down a dirt road, and you see, foliage overgrowing, a busted up car and a stop sign, and he's kicking doors in, much like little Carl would in TWD, looking for supplies, except these stores are still fully stocked, apparently. We're not sure what has happened here, but our main character here, Charlie, he's, making his way through. He's grabbing newspapers, books, music, all kinds of things. He sees a picture of the shopkeeper and his wife with the first doll of this mom and pop shop ever made. And his inner monologue is telling us that he's never seen anybody this old, which is kind of scary. But he's got a would-be Walkman, no headphone, just plays out of a little speaker. And he gets morning announcements from there, and they are known as the Children of Terra. Okay, Earth, terra firma, makes sense. Charlie apparently found and discovered and likes cigarettes, so he walks around smoking cigarettes all day. That's something you see regularly in in any comic book now. Then he comes upon the what seems, what is his basically home base, hometown, and it's a dystopian future. There's basically no meaning to life. These people are just, doing the trivial tasks assigned to them. They grow more food than they could ever need. Everything's pretty much provided to them, and they're just told to do, things. And it wasn't Charlie, it was Daniel, my mistake. Daniel just can't accept this, and he's, arguing with people, and some of the other people are worried for him because it's supposed to be not safe going past a certain magical line. And there's a whole bunch of stuff going on outside of just not wanting to accept what they're told. The first major clue will come on page 10 of this book for you, and I'm not going to tell you what it is. You need to read it for yourself. I don't really think anybody's doing more psychological horror thriller kind of stuff than Scout is. And it's usually like really good and entertaining. I just think they're one of the best comic publishers out there right now. Always putting forth new stuff, always putting forth swag for all the new comics, so you can get just cool stuff if you end up liking the book. Coffee mugs are always a good thing. You can never have enough coffee mugs, especially if you have kids, because they'll never wash one. They'll just keep drinking from glass to glass until your sink is full. You know that, parents. But, there's a lot of stuff going on. And there's a big mystery towards the end of the book, which will just blow your mind and might make you throw up a little bit in your mouth. But I gave this book 4 out of 5 stars. It's really good. And I got to say, kudos for the Black Sabbath references throughout this book. But I mean, you just can't go wrong. This was a good book. And my computer's just slowing down, giving me a watch and a blue circle of death, but that's okay. There we go. It was just a great read and a great book. I was expecting to do this much earlier than this today, but I get sidetracked, like a 10-year-old. So lots of stuff going on. That and my internet went out for hours earlier. So all I can tell you is, keep up to date on all the Scout news, and, check out this book, Children of the Grave. It's really cool. Until next time, this is Will for 5-minute reviews right here on the Outright Geekery Podcast Network. We have some hopefully big news coming up in the next week or two. Slow but surely, things are progressing along with the podcasts and a few other things. So till then, we'll catch you next time. Don't forget, a week from today, I will be a sidekick. That's right, I'm going to be a sidekick. I'm going to be co-hosting the 6 p.m. to midnight block on the virtual convention, CromCon, over on Comic Book Madness. I will be sharing the link, and it'll be posted up on the Outright Geekery page. If you're not over there now, you can head on over to Outright Geekery / Outright Geekery 1 on Facebook and give the page a thumbs up so you can follow, and you'll be, hearing about all kinds of cool stuff over there. All right. We will talk to you very soon. Have a great night. Peace, love, and read some comic books.